My darlings, let's be honest. A woman can run a corporation, defend a dissertation in quantum physics, and see right through people. But the second a man appears with the right tone of voice and sad eyes, that's it. Quantum physics flies out the window, and our professor turns into a naive little girl ready to believe in fairy tales. Men love to shout that women are cunning manipulators. Oh, please, compared to everyday male cunning, our female tears are child's play. Male manipulation works flawlessly because it strikes our most vulnerable points: the maternal instinct, the savior complex, and the desperate desire to be special. As wise Aunt Sonia used to say, men don't lie. They simply construct an alternative reality that is more convenient for them to live in. Today we are doing an inventory check on this nonsense. We are going to break down 11 classic male manipulation tactics that even the smartest of us fall for. Girls, take off your rose-colored glasses, wipe the lenses clean, and let's go. Fact number 1, the everyday invalid, weaponized incompetence. Your man can disassemble and rebuild a car engine blindfolded. He configures the most complex computer software. But the moment he approaches the washing machine, he suffers from sudden amnesia and paralysis of the hands. Honey, where do I pour the powder? I'm afraid I'll break it. Or, darling, how do I boil the dumplings so they don't stick together? You just do it so divinely. This is called weaponized incompetence. He pretends to be a helpless fool so that you sigh and say, "Step aside, I'll just do it myself. It's faster." And that's it. Bingo. He goes to lie on the couch with a sense of accomplishment, and you stand at the stove, proud of the fact that you are an indispensable housewife. Girls, don't fall for it. A human being with a university degree and a driver's license is capable of pushing 2 buttons on a microwave. The next time he says, "I don't know how," answer, "That's okay, my love. Learn. I believe in you. If the dumplings stick together, you can just eat them as one giant pie." Fact number 2, the merchant of tomorrow, future faking. This is a very dangerous type of manipulator. He doesn't sell you what he has now, he sells you what will supposedly exist later. We are going to build a massive house by the sea. We'll have 3 kids and a dog. I'm launching my business right now, and then we're flying to the Maldives. You listen to these fairy tales. A beautiful movie plays in your mind. You melt. But in reality, you are living in a rented studio apartment, and you are paying the electric bill because he is having temporary difficulties. The merchant of tomorrow feeds you illusions to extract your resources, your time, money, and support today. He buys your loyalty with promises. A promise is not a fact. A promise is just words spoken in a good mood. Mikhail Zvanetsky. If a man promises you mountains of gold, but cannot currently buy you a cup of coffee or fix a leaky faucet, run. The future is built from the bricks of today. And if there are no bricks, your castles in the sky will remain exactly that. Look only at the facts. Fact number 3, the crazy exes, the only sane one syndrome. You're on a first date, sipping wine, and with a heavy sigh, he begins to recount his past. You know, my ex was totally hysterical, and the one before her was a gold-digging witch. I've had such bad luck with women. They were all crazy, but you are different. You are understanding. You are normal. The trap snaps shut. Your self-esteem skyrockets. You feel like a savior and the absolute goddess of sanity. And what happens next? You start bending over backwards to prove to him that you are not like them. You tolerate his rudeness. You don't ask for gifts, so you aren't a gold digger. You don't complain about his flirting, so you aren't hysterical. You willingly enslave yourself to his convenience. In Odessa, there is an ironclad rule. If a person is constantly surrounded by fools and lunatics, it means you have the honor of speaking to the chief physician of the asylum. If all his exes are terrible, there is a 100% guarantee that you will soon join their ranks with the exact same diagnosis. Fact number 4, the unrecognized genius, searching for a sponsor. Oh, this is pure romance. He is a poet, a musician, a philosopher, or a startup founder. He lies on the couch in the pose of a Roman patrician and suffers. The world is too cruel and stupid to appreciate his ideas. Bosses are idiots, investors are blind. No one understands me, darling. No one but you. You are my muse. And the muse spreads her wings. She takes on a second job, pays his bills, buys the groceries, and tiptoes around the apartment so as not to scare away the genius's inspiration. The man is striking directly at your maternal instinct. You are adopting a grown man. My darlings, a true genius does not lie on a couch for years at a woman's expense. A real man, even if he is having a creative crisis, will go unload cargo or drive a taxi so his family doesn't starve. This is not a genius. This is a common house parasite. The second you stop feeding him, his genius will instantly evaporate, and he will find a new, wealthier muse. Fact number 5, closer further, the emotional roller coaster. This is the most cruel and destructive manipulation for the female psyche. For a week, he worships the ground you walk on. You text all night, he talks about love. He plans to introduce you to his mother. You think, this is it, happiness. And the next week, he vanishes. He gives dry, one-word answers, says he's swamped with work, and looks right through you. You panic. You start digging into yourself. What did I do wrong? Was I too clingy? You start apologizing, fawning over him, desperately trying to get the fairy tale back. And just when you are on the brink of despair, he becomes perfect again. This is animal training. He is hooking you on a dopamine drip. These emotional swings shatter your nervous system, and you become as addicted to him as a narcotic. You are no longer waiting for love. You are waiting for a hit of his attention. Get off the roller coaster. Healthy relationships are boring, predictable, and stable. If you are feeling nauseous from the ride, it means you are just being used to inflate his ego. Fact number 6, fighting labels, the illusion of freedom. You've been dating for 6 months. You spend weekends together. You are intimate. You've introduced him to your friends. Suddenly, you ask a logical question. Honey, what exactly are we? Are we a couple? He gets a panicked look in his eyes and delivers a philosophical speech. Why do we need these boundaries? Why put labels on things? We feel good together. Stamps and passports and relationship statuses are for the gray masses, but you and I are free spirits. It sounds very modern and trendy, but the translation from male to human is very simple. I do not want to take responsibility for you, and I want the right to sleep with someone else so you can't complain because we aren't in a relationship. Manipulating you with freedom is an attempt to keep you around with zero rights. If a man avoids definition, he is simply waiting for a better option to come along, and you are just his comfortable waiting room. Fact number 7, the master of gaslighting, you're overthinking. You find some highly suggestive texts in his phone with a coworker, or he was openly flirting with the waitress right in front of you. You ask him about it. Instead of apologizing or explaining, he goes on the offensive. Are you sick? You're paranoid. You need therapy. We were just discussing a project. You are always making things up out of nowhere. It is impossible to talk to you. He acts so genuinely outraged that you actually start doubting your own sanity. Maybe I am hysterical? Maybe I just imagined it? This is gaslighting, psychological abuse aimed at destroying your trust in your own eyes and intuition. He shifts the focus from his transgression to your inadequate perception, and suddenly you are the one apologizing for catching him in a lie. Girls, female intuition never lies. If it feels like something strange is happening, it is. Don't let anyone make you feel crazy. Fact number 8, pseudo-honesty, rudeness disguised as truth. He might say to you, "You know the dress makes your hips look wide," or "Your soup is disgusting today," or "Your friend has better legs than you." When you get offended and tears well up in your eyes, he puts on an innocent face and delivers his signature line. "What's the big deal? I'm just being honest. I don't know how to be a hypocrite. Don't you want me to tell you the truth? Other guys lie, but I'm a straight shooter." You are trapped. Getting mad at the truth feels silly, so you swallow the insult. But my darlings, remember the difference. Honesty is when someone tells you that your lipstick is smudged. Criticizing your body or devaluing your efforts under the sauce of "I'm just a blunt person" is basic, vulgar rudeness. A manipulator uses pseudo-honesty to batter your self-esteem and humiliate you with total impunity. Answer him honestly. "Well, I'm honestly telling you that your bluntness looks exactly like a lack of manners. If you don't know how to give a compliment, keep your mouth shut." Fact number 9, breadcrumbing, feeding with hope. This man is a ghost. He doesn't offer you a relationship. He doesn't ask you to marry him. You might not see him for weeks, but the exact second you decide to give up on him, forget him and start a new life, he appears. He likes your new photo, or he sends a text at 2 a.m. thinking about you today. Miss you. Or he sends a funny meme. He throws you a tiny crumb of attention. Your heart flutters. Oh, he remembers me. That means we have a chance. You cancel your date with another guy and go back to waiting. And he, having tossed his crumb, vanishes for another month. In psychology, this is called breadcrumbing. He has absolutely no intention of being with you. He just likes keeping you in his reserve collection. It flatters him to know you are sitting there waiting for him. Do not be a pigeon pecking at crumbs on the pavement. You deserve a full-course dinner at a beautiful table. Throw these collectors in the trash. Fact number 10, punitive silence, the wall of ice. You had a fight. Maybe he was even the one in the wrong. But instead of discussing the problem, he goes silent. He doesn't yell. He doesn't curse. He simply turns into a stone wall. He ignores your calls. He walks around the apartment with an icy expression and looks right through you. For a day, 2 days, a week. For the female psyche, which is hardwired for communication, the silent treatment is the worst kind of torture. It is social murder. You are effectively erased from reality. You can't handle the tension. You approach him first, you cry, and you start apologizing for the thing he did wrong. Just to get him to speak again, just to melt the ice. This is a brutal manipulation of your fear of rejection. He is training you. If you speak up against me, I will deprive you of my presence. Remember, adults talk. 5-year-olds in the sandbox play the silent game. If he goes silent, leave him alone. Go about your business, go to the movies, sing songs. The moment he realizes his torture isn't working, he will miraculously find his voice. Fact number 11. I'm not like them. The illusion of uniqueness. And finally, a classic of the genre. The man who constantly highlights his own exclusivity. All men cheat, but I'm a one-woman guy. Everyone else just wants you for sex, but I'm interested in your soul. Anyone else would have left you by now, but I put up with your character. He artificially elevates himself above the rest of the male population so that you feel immensely indebted to the universe for blessing you with such a diamond. If you believe in his exclusivity, you will start forgiving him for things you would never forgive a normal guy for. Because he's special, the rules don't apply to him. Do not rush to call a man an angel. Look closely. Those might just be feathers from a pillow. Mikhail Zvanetsky. A truly decent, loyal man does not scream about it on every street corner. He just is. But if he is selling you his uniqueness like an advertising slogan, you can be sure that beneath that packaging hides the most standard, egotistical manipulator of all. Conclusion. Well, girls, have you eaten enough noodles? How many pounds of this pasta were hanging from your ears? Confess in the comments, don't be shy. We all believed in this at some point. Why do we fall for it? Because women have massive, kind hearts. We want to save people. We want to believe in fairy tales. We want to be the best. Men know this, and they hit the bullseye. But now you have a radar. Love should not bring pain, insecurity, or a sense of guilt. A man is not tested by beautiful words about the future, but by his actions in the present. If he fixes the faucet, brings home groceries, and doesn't disappear for a week, that is love. And if he is an unrecognized genius with a tragic past, let him go suffer on someone else's couch. As they say in Odessa, stop getting on my nerves. There are plenty of people to ruin them without your help. Smash that like button if you recognized your exes or your current ones. Send this video to the friends who urgently need to pull the noodles off their ears. Subscribe to the channel. Next time, we will talk about the wild ways women used to give birth and survive in the past. It will be a shock. Take care of yourselves, love yourselves, and see you next time.